Here, this one looks good. Gold Fever Prospecting. All inclusive, good food, good gold, beginner friendly. We're the Cleggs, and we're going to vacation at a real gold camp. Stay with us. We'll see what it's all about. Getting on a plane, we gotta wear this stuff. Well, we made it. Get this dang mask off my face. Getting ready to go to the hotel. The bus will pick us up in the morning. Pit stop in the town of Chicken, Alaska. Let's check this out here. Got the big chicken. Got the saloon. Got the cafe. I think here to the mercantile.
Fancy socks.
Yeah. Current price of gasoline in Chicken, Alaska, $4.63 per gallon. Guess we'll be getting on this next. Welcome back to Clegg's Adventures. I'm really tired. We've been traveling for the last 2.5 days. We're out in the bush in Alaska, way out here. We're gonna do some gold mining. Got our stuff settled in. It was a trip down the river on a hovercraft. Now, we're novice miners. We don't know much about it. I've watched some videos and tried it one time, but we're going to be running a 6-inch dredge today. Whoa, about lost it there. It's a lot larger. You can move a lot more material out here. So we don't know what to expect. So I just want to give you a, a beginner gold mining view of what things are like in a real gold camp for a week. Right back here is where we're at. The Eagle's Nest. But the view is just amazing here. Amazing. Some of these hills, very high. A lot larger than West Virginia. We'll get our stuff settled in. Got our suits airing out here. This is where we're staying, our little hut. We got a heater, couple cots. Now, it's not the Hilton, but it ain't supposed to be. It's gold mining. You're roughing it out here. Come on, we got to get suited up. It's not easy getting this stuff on.
Man, this stuff is turning You're good.
Like I say, we're total novices at this. We're gonna give it a try. This is really cool back in here. You got everything in camp or cleaning up. What you got there? You lunch? You going mining?
No, this is your one.
You going mining?
No, this is your one.
Ready to go down to the dredge. They have it all set up. John's down there. He takes care of you. He gets you all set up. Shows you how to run it. 'Cause we don't know how to do this stuff. But I watch a lot of videos. And we stayed in the Holiday Inn Express. They've dropped us off here on the beach. John's got us all set up down here. He started a little hole for us right here. Said there's probably good gold right there, so he told us just where to continue along the shore here. Watch I didn't fall down here on myself. So that's what we're gonna do, get the engine going, try to find some gold. That's the plan. Try and find a lot of gold. All right, let's get this thing fired up. Well, one thing I can tell you right now, I'm not gonna do all the work while you're gonna do all the sitting. I think it's all got our tailing weight. Got water going, we got it going here. Here. Whoa! All right. This is like a big vacuum sweeper with a 6-inch hose. Sucks everything up from over here through the hose and puts it through this box where the gold gets trapped. Let's get started. Yeah, I'll kill myself. John's got her all started for us, so they take care of you here. If you've never done this, they take care of you, show you everything you need to know. I mean, even though we're novices, he showed us everything to do. It's pretty straightforward. It is a little bit of work, don't get me wrong. But the hard stuff, keep us under the water, and you gotta watch it don't snap your hand, because it'll snap your fingers off. Let's go through here like a big shop vac. You can see the power of this thing. It's a foot under the water, and it's still sucking a vortex of air down. Throw a nugget go in there for everybody watching. I don't think it was big. It was only about like a marble. I got this blaster nozzle. We're getting pretty deep. I think we're down to the bedstone. We're gonna get all that. Hopefully there's a lot in there. I thought I saw a big nugget go in there. This what you want to see, this bedstone right here. It's all cracked up. You can get the gold out of the cracks. Down, boy. I saw that on Pioneer Poly. I think I found a quartz vein down on this bedstone. Down, boy. And that's what you want to look for, the quartz veins. I saw that on Dan Hurd Prospecting. Okay, so we ran out of gas on one of our engines, so we shut her down. Lunchtime. What do you see? Have we found any big nuggets? Wow, look at that tailings pile. I think it'll just fall off to the side, won't it?
I don't know.
That's a novice for you. You haven't done this a lot, have you? Now, I'm not seeing any large nuggets that really pop out at me. But there is some little fine gold in there. But I think most of the heavy stuff gets stuck up there at the beginning of the sluice box. Well, we're gonna take it easy now. Get something to eat and refuel. Yeah, we're right on the bedrock here. I have found it, and there's a lot of quartz in there. And I know that gold comes in the quartz. I saw that on Adventure Time Prospecting. There's a raven over there. There's a wolf right here on the side of the... I don't know what he's looking for. There's a wolf coming over here, though. Nah, false alarm. It's just an Alaskan sled dog.
Name's Sleuth. Hey, Sleuth.
Well, we have seen a moose, but we didn't get the camera fast enough. We'll catch him sometime. There's a moose. Holy smokes. He's got to be bigger than a Clydesdale horse. Now, I'm not going to challenge the guy, that's for sure. He just might want a drink of water. We'll just see what he does. The moose is gone. The moose is gone.
Okay.
Was you seriously afraid of him?
Yes. Yes, I was.
Okay, the moose is gone. We're going to attempt to clean out this dredge, get the concentrates in the bucket. That way we can take them back, see if we got any gold. Or we might just save them and clean them up all together at a later day, a couple days from now. I think we take this wing nut off here first. Don't lose this. John probably killed us. Here comes the hovercraft. Here comes the heavy. You're probably gonna check on us. If we lose this, we're done. Okay. I'll struggle. Make sure you got that on film. Just what I want. I think I'm a natural born gold miner. Dump the water out. Oh, looky here, look here. Looks like a picker, right here. Get down here, right here. Is that gold? Like me. Like me. Oh man, look at that. This right here, this is the most important one. Are you paying attention, Deb?
Yes.
I saw this on Dan Hurd Prospecting. got to make sure you don't lose any. This is the most important one, the first carpet. Now that we've got all the mats out in the screen, your job is to steady the pan, and I'll rinse out the rest of it.
Okay.
Got that?
Right.
Don't drop the pan, because if you drop it, you lose all your gold and all the day's work is just toast. And we got the dredge all cleaned up with all the concentrates in the bucket. Getting ready to get back on the hovercraft. It's hard to do this with one hand. Man, I don't think I've slept about 4 hours in 3 days. You never know when to go to bed around here. There's John, man. He's on the 10-inch dredge. Find a lot of gold on that thing. Don't rip that thing. Ten-inch hose on this thing. You can see this massive hole that got eaten out here. This thing's huge. Shut her down and hit a snag. Let's check the sluice box real quick. See if we see any thumb-sized nuggets. And nothing's jumping out at me. Not seeing anything. Can you make it?
No.
Got the concentrates. Ugh. Heavy. We got about half a 5-gallon bucket full. Yeah, we were the last ones out of the river. We're hardcore dredgers.
Yeah, it was a good day.
Hardcore dredgers. Well, if you're wondering if it ever gets dark in Alaska at night, it's 1:30 in the morning right now. Okay, so today we're gonna do something a little different. We're just gonna take the sluice box here. We got all the tools and the lunch and the bucket, and we're gonna just go up the creek here, try and find a good spot to get us a nugget. Dog runs 50 miles and then crashes. Well, you got to know how to read the creek, where to look for stuff. I saw that on Dan Hurd Prospecting. And we couldn't get up the creek, so we crossed over onto this trail here. I think it's a bear trail.
Freaking hot, huh?
Yeah. I'm sweating.
Well, me too.
We're getting our sluice set up here. I had to build a little dam. Running nicely, running nicely. We're gonna go over here and shovel some of this material up, classify it down, and try to find some gold. Okay, we got half a bucket here. We got half a bucket. Dug it out right under that big quartzy looking rock right there. We're gonna run it through this sluice box now. Now you gotta run it through here slow. I saw that on Adventure Time Prospecting. Quartz conglomerates. It's like we're gonna need more flow. Okay, so I got it more secured in some swifter water. We got a good flow through there now. We can load our stuff through and separate all the gold out. We actually brought the wrong screen classifier. It was just clogging it up. The stuff was just too big to go through that little sluice box. Should have brought the smaller classifier. We're just gonna go back to camp and look for some gold. Let's pack it in. Sometimes you strike it rich, sometimes you don't.
Exactly.
What kind of fish are these?
Grayling.
Grayling. It's a grayling fish. Who caught them?
Both of us.
You caught one, he caught one?
Yeah. Well, I caught one, but I let one release for him, so.
Is that interesting watching
You
me
make
try
it?
to get up for two?
Make it?
I made it.
You know, one thing about this, it's thick, but unlike West Virginia, there is no briars here. No briars. Okay, so what we've decided, we're going back out today. This is the next day. We're going back out. We got that bucket of concentrates, but we never worked it down yet. So we're going to get another bucket of concentrates today, and then we're going to work them both down tomorrow morning, see how much gold we got. Now, I took a scoop of that stuff out of the bucket and just panned it out to see what we got. We had some nice pickers in there and a lot of gold, just with 2 little scoops, hand scoops. So we're headed back down to the dredge. Put another hard day in it. I'm gonna hit it hard today.
Are you going too?
So I've been using this blaster nozzle. Blast that stuff out of the hillside here. Just ain't quite getting it fast enough here. So we're going back to the Arrowhead method, West Virginia, Ohio riverbanks. Set your hose down in there. And we're just dousing this stuff out. It's 50 times faster than the spray nozzle. Yeah, see this piece right here? Totally full of gold. See that? Totally full of gold right there. We ran out of fuel, so now we just gotta wait for somebody to come by and try to hitch some fuel off of them. It's what they call miner's moss.
That's one.
Now, a fellow by the name of John Ratley showed me this tapping technique. You slap the miner's moss off the water and get to find gold out of it. John Ratley knows everything about gold mining. Right there. I mean, I hope I put that back in there right. John's gonna be mad. I'm a novice, I don't know how that goes back together, but this area right here just doesn't seem right to me. Right there. I don't remember that big gap being under there. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, we got our stuff. I guess we just clean up and wait for the hovercraft to take us back. If we're gonna get this stuff cleaned up, I think we get some good gold in here. The dinner bell has rung. What do we got for supper? What do you need, man?
The cup that's
The what?
says Sam, but the one above it. Okay.
There, man. What do we got for dinner? Oh, looks good, looks good. Always something good to eat. We got ham.
Potatoes and green beans and hot rolls.
Ooh, looks good. Is it good?
Oh, it's so good. Mm.
Matthew here is showing us how to run the gold cube, clean up the concentrates. He's just finishing up one bucket he had. Before you clean it out, you're going to run another bucket through.
I'm gonna check it first, then I'll run another bucket.
Okay. He said he's going to check it first, and then he's going to run another bucket. He's going to get every little bit he can out of the bucket because there could be gold in there.
Can you hold that up?
You can see he's getting every bit of it. He's going to check it now to see if he's got any gold before he starts the second bucket through. Well, he didn't have much luck right there on that first bucket, but Matthew's going for the second bucket here. He's hoping that most of it's in this bucket, which I'm probably sure it is.
But it's all put in the tub and then transported to these two buckets, so it's probably all the same thing.
There you go. Okay, well, Matthew, he's finishing up his cleanup. We're going to start our cleanup. You got the tub?
I got the tub.
Okay, we'll be using this machine right here.
Is that where that goes, Matthew?
What?
Does that go right there?
Yeah.
I'm going to have my assistant shovel all the stuff in there with the hand scoop. Assistant?
Shovel that in.
We're going to put all 3 buckets in there. All 3 of them. Don't lose any, that's a lot of work.
Muffle it a bit. This way it washes out better.
Rewash it.
Yeah, man.
Bucket number 2. Bucket number 2. And the last bucket. Okay, we're gonna start taking her apart here. Figuring it out. Like this. And this comes out like this. tray comes up out like this. Now we got to get something and rinse this off. Look at all that gold showing up right there. Oh man. A lot of yeller. It's looking real good. Oh, see some gold there. Oh, see some gold there. See some gold right there. Last piece. We'll run that through a small screen, see if we can get any large pieces, and then we'll try to clean up the finer black sand gold. We'll pan through this and see if there's any larger nuggets in there. We're going for the big nuggets here. Oh, there's a big flake of gold. This is all the big stuff from the that we screened out of our concentrate. There's some of the chunkier stuff coming out. So we're down to this in the bucket, like I say. I'm just going to use a pan and just pan it by hand. I'm going to try to. It's hard to get that black, fine black sand out of there, but we're going to give it a whirl anyway. We're just going to scoop a little bit at a time into the pan. Just pan it a little bit at a time. There's just too much to deal with all at once. This device takes off the heavy magnetized black sand. Gets all the heavy stuff out. Okay, there's just too much gold in here and too much fine black sand. So we're gonna have to use a machine. Okay, here's the machine we're gonna be using. We're gonna spoon it in. It's a little bit at a time. I watched John Ratley just do his, and John Ratley knows everything there is to know about gold mining. So basically this is just a small sluice box with a pump. Spoonful at a time, real slow. Separate that fine black sand from the gold. Now you can see all this gold in here. Trying to get a good view of it. A lot of fine gold, a lot of fine gold. So we got the gold run through. We ran it through twice. Did you use that magnet too?
No, I don't like it.
I'm gonna use that magnet on mine.
Right?
It makes it a lot easier. I'm panning a little bit at a time, but you can see this gold. You can tap it here on the edge and it'll all gather up. Suck it up. Oh, that's a lot of gold right there. So this is going to be our take for about 4 hours dredging, I'd say. It's not a bad take there. A lot of fine gold, a lot of fine gold. Well, it's coming to an end. This is our last night here. We got like $300 worth. But it's a great place, great time. Highly recommended. Highly recommended.